Hey guys, this is Joseph. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am talking about the TikTok algorithm. As you guys know, I love talking about algorithm on social media platform and to really understand how to crack them down to get the best out of the social media that we use. So if you are interested to understand how this crazy algorithm of TikTok works, then keep on watching. Here we are, ready to spill the tea. I don't know why I say that. This is kind of a trend on YouTube right now. Everybody's kind of spilling the tea, and I actually hope I don't, because I'm gonna burn myself, because actually this is a warm tea. I know lots of people don't have real tea, like they're just faking it, but this is a real tea, people. Anyway, let's carry on. The TikTok algorithm is one of the most user-friendly algorithms right now across social media platforms. And as we are in the process of launching a new digital media company, which I will talk to you super soon about it, I am in the process of setting up new social media profiles to really market our business in the best possible way. And one of the platforms that we're going to be using more and focusing more attention on is definitely TikTok. Just because of the algorithm and the fact that our content has the opportunity to go viral easier, just because the algorithm is not as saturated as it can be on Instagram. So in line for us to do that, we really have to understand how the algorithm works and which are the main part of the engagement that actually triggers the algorithm in line to pick up your content and show it to other people. Which is why I decided to do this video, because I realized what actually triggers the algorithm in the best possible way, and that allowed my first 5 video to get over 600 views without any followers. So let's dive in. So when I got to study the algorithm of TikTok, the first question that I asked myself was, what is the purpose of the algorithm in general, but specifically on TikTok, and why is that different from Instagram, for example? The answer is, obviously, the algorithm is meant to be showing you content that you want to see. And this is not news, right? Every single algorithm has this purpose, to really show you something that you're actually interested on, in line for you to engage with it and really be able to build a community behind it. That's the way the algorithm works. However, when you are on Instagram, the only way for you to do that is to previously engage with somebody, and they need to engage with you, and based on the amount of times that they engage with your content, they will see your content more. Meaning that if you are starting from scratches like we did last week, we didn't have any followers, we didn't have any person that knew that we opened an account, we didn't say that anywhere, meaning we don't actually have any opportunity for our content to get seen. We're probably gonna get 1 like if that was on Instagram. On the TikTok algorithm, here's the deal. TikTok actually shows your content to people that are not following you, they then don't know who you are, but TikTok uses them as a test, meaning that it will show your content to, let's say, 10 people and see what the level of engagement that these 10 people have with you. Meaning that if there is something on the video that triggers them to like, comment, or share, this would be a great way for TikTok to understand that actually that content is pretty good and you want to show it to more people. And this happens very gradually, right? So you will show it to 10 people, then 100 people, then 1,000 people. And this happens on a time frame of 3 hours, meaning that in the first 3 hours that you post something, this is the time where you want the most engagement. Now, something that is really fascinating to me is that the learning machine behind the TikTok algorithm is actually able to understand whether the content that you are sharing is actually good quality or not. And the way this machine is able to do that is based on the length of the video and how much of a trigger there is in it, meaning that whether it's a call to action, whether it's a specific transition, and in line for the machine to be able to do that is really based on how long the person stays on that particular video. meaning that the shorter the better if you're someone creating a content with a purpose for it to go viral. I actually did a video where I talk about how to go viral on TikTok, because on my personal profile, Joseph Rebelli, one of the videos that I created went viral. So if you haven't checked out that just yet, make sure you do so right here. And you know, when it comes to the TikTok algorithm, it's incredible how you have such an insight of the analytics. You are able to really see everything. So now that we know how the algorithm works and what are the good things that actually triggers the learning machine to be able to push our content further, what are the steps that we always have to bear in mind to do when we post something new on TikTok? Well, I call them the 4 steps to success, and they are the following. Step number 1 is when you post your video, you have 15 minutes of analyzing time. And in the first 15 minutes from posting, what TikTok does a reach analysis, meaning that it's going to analyze your content with the key points that we shared before and really determine who it needs to be pushing the content to. Now, if you're someone that has already other platform where you are posting regularly, use this platform as an advantage to get people on TikTok. What do I mean by this? TikTok allows you to share the video and the link. What you want to do is to actually share the link to people, whether that is on Facebook or WhatsApp or Instagram stories, and really drive them into TikTok in the first 2 hours. This will get view to you as well as engagement, and this will tell the algorithm that that content is really needed to be pushed into people that are interested on. And this is a great trick, especially if you don't have followers on TikTok, but you actually want people to get there to see what you're doing. Now, step 2 is what I call evaluation and performance. This is the key point for the algorithm. It will determine if your content is getting a good level of engagement. What kind of engagement do we have on TikTok? The watch time, the likes, comments, and share. Now, if you're thinking the likes are the main point of TikTok, you are wrong, as likes are probably the least point of engagement for TikTok. However, that doesn't mean they're not important, which is why what I would suggest you to do is once you share a video on TikTok, in the first hour, ensure that you share that link to everyone you know and ask them to like or comment. This will really push your content even further on the algorithm. And one of the main points of the algorithm to be able to push your content further is also the watch time. This step is really interesting as it's related to your time zone. What does it mean? Now, this is the personal experiment that I did last week. Last week, Wednesday, I posted a new video on TikTok. It was 6 p.m. and then came back on the platform 9 p.m. to realize that there was no engagement whatsoever. People didn't look into it, they didn't engage with it, and I thought the video was basically done. Now, I decided to go back to the platform 15 minutes before midnight, and after scrolling a couple of videos, it was like 5 to midnight, I go back into my page and I realized that this video actually got some views and got some comments, and they all came at the same time. Now, when I realized this, I was really confused because to me that didn't make any sense based on the studies that I did before. But here's the deal. After calling a friend of mine that is really a master on TikTok, I realized that the reach analysis that I cover in step number 1 doesn't only happen once. In fact, it will happen the first 15 minutes after you post it, and then it will happen again the last 15 minutes before the end of the day on your time zone. Meaning that TikTok will more likely push your content based on where you live. For example, I still live in the UK, so most of the traffic that I get comes from the hashtag that I use, but from the UK and not from other country. And this is a very interesting point, as from a perspective of demographic, if you're someone that is trying to target a specific demographic or a specific audience in a specific place, that's the great thing to bear in mind. And this then takes me to step number 4, which is last but not least, which is called the end of push viewers. End of push viewers means when you are having a video like the one I talked about that didn't have any engagement. I'm sure loads of you have a video on TikTok that didn't really do well, didn't really perform, but then suddenly you go back 2 months later and this video is still working and still getting engagement. This is what they call the end of push viewing. The end of push viewing means that the video doesn't necessarily get picked up by the algorithm, so TikTok doesn't actually push that video. However, it might get picked up by a trend, which is where you get the trending viral videos. You might have a video that doesn't work today, but tomorrow there might be a new trend that really actually does fit to what you posted before, and this video will be picked again. So what does it say to you? That every video could work anytime, which is so exciting. Now we got to the end of this video, but before you go, I actually have a gift for you. So if you go to the info box below, I created a 20 steps guide for you if you are someone that is looking to increase your leads online through social media. If you are a business owner and you're looking to market your brand online and you need kind of a roadmap to do it in the best possible way, you can literally download the guide just down below. It's completely free of charge. There's no cost involved. It's completely free. You can download it, and it's my gift for you to be able to be part of my tribe and show up each and every day to see my content. So make sure you download it, and I just want to thank you so very much for watching this video. Let me know in the comments what are your biggest takeaway of this video, if you understood a little better how the TikTok algorithm works. And I will see you same time, same place next week. Thank you so much for watching.